Welcome to your Week 3 assignment overview. As you begin to start looking at Week 3, make sure that you review the rubric so that you are getting all the points available. This week we're going to be talking about teacher contracts and the Code of Ethics. So in part 1 of your Week 3 assignment, you're going to be taking a look at the different types of teacher contracts and what the legal process is for renewal or non-renewal of each of those contracts. Also remember to view your weekly recordings, your videos, lectures, because that will help you as well. So this week you're going to be going to the Education Code, Chapter 21, which talks about the different types of contracts. Looking at that code of the Texas Administrative Code, then you're going to go to this table and you're going to fill out the information about each of those types of contracts. How many years can the contract be written? Who's eligible? What's the process for recommending renewal? And then what's the process for recommending non-renewal, and the deadline for giving teachers notice, and how must the notice be delivered. All that information is at that link that's provided for you. Part 2 is talking about ethical practices for and managing human resources. And so you're going to be reviewing the TAC Chapter 247, the Educator Code of Ethics for Texas. If you are out of state and you want to look at your own Code of Ethics, that's fine. Just make sure that you note that in your template that you've got your own state Code of Ethics. So you're going to click on the link that's going to take you to the Texas Educator Code of Ethics. Make sure that you're at section 247.2 because 247.1 are just definitions. So make sure you are at 247.2. What you're going to look at are what are the 3 main enforceable standards of ethical practice, and it actually gives those to you in the link that's provided. Then you're going to look at providing an example of unethical conduct toward a professional colleague. You're going to describe the conduct and how that might happen, what might be the scenario where that might happen, and then you're going to describe the possible consequences. You're also going to provide an example of unethical conduct toward a student, and you're also going to describe the conduct, where that might happen, and what the consequences are. I've given you a couple of links. They're not in your template. I've just given them to you in this video where you can, one is ATP, and the other is just where there's educator investigations that might help you look at what the consequences might be and what some of the scenarios might be. So that should be able to help you. Section B is a case study. So you're going to read this case study. You're going to analyze the events in the case study, and then you're going to answer the questions that are related. So the questions that are related to this are: can you justify the actions of the principal in this case? Why or why not? How would you handle this conference if you had been the principal? Develop your own personal code of ethics. Please don't overthink this. We're just wanting to know what you think will be some important code of ethics standards that you would find would be the most important. Make sure that they're aligning to the Texas Code of Ethics. And then, would your code of ethics differ from your personal code of ethics? And if they do, why? And if they don't, why not? And so that's basically week 3. We mentioned to you that it was going to be a short week this week so that you could go ahead and get started looking at week 4, since it's going to be a much more intense week. Make sure that you're doing your readings. Make sure that you're looking at your videos, and I think that you'll be able to do fine with this assignment. And we will see you hopefully tomorrow night during the web conference.